Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Everybody knocking everybody down. We've seen a lot of that in this series.
Connaughton's out. Giannis Antetokounmpo's back in. Connaughton's grabbing it in his left hand. Tatum with Hill on him. Mismatch. Boston wants it. He gets a foul and one for Jason Tatum. Boston flexing its muscle here in the fourth quarter on the road.
Well, he's got the size advantage on Hill. Hill just reached in a little, and he went up through his arm and over the top.
There hasn't been many windows in the playoffs for Milwaukee where they miss Chris Middleton. You know what I mean? They miss him. He's a big piece, but they've been able to cover it. But that was one possession right there that Middleton certainly could have altered. Will he return
no
the series?
question.
We don't know.
And at this end, too, on the offensive end here, he gives them a go-to weapon who can create his own shot, and he and Giannis are a lethal pick-and-roll combination.
Antetokounmpo, offensive foul. Smart takes the charge.
And they're going to argue this, but this one's pretty obvious to me. Smart's waiting there in plenty of time. That one's not even questioned.
In the 5-game series against Chicago, Antetokounmpo had 12 offensive fouls. Picks up a second offensive foul here, and he's got 4 for the game now.
The best indication that was a good call, they showed the replay on the Jumbotron, and there were no boos even from the Milwaukee fans. Everyone who saw that knew that was an offensive foul.
Smart draws his 5th charge. Key possession, Tatum fires and hits! Cold-blooded Jason Tatum! It is a 10-point Boston lead. Tatum with 28. Holiday keeps his dribble and got a timeout. Mike Budenholzer. Bucks want to talk it over. Wow, Boston on a run. They are outscoring the Bucks by 17 here in the fourth quarter.
And Jason Tatum's had a frustrating night, but this is a big one right up over the top for 3.
Think you can call the shots? Prove it with NBA Pick'em. It's free and easy to play. Let me break it down. You pick what you think will happen. Think the Warriors will snag more boards than the Sixers? Pick 'em. Lakers drain more threes than the Bucks? You guessed it, pick 'em. Next, you watch the games. You'll get points for every correct pick. You can even win awesome prizes. How awesome? How about $10,000 worth of awesome? Play NBA Pick'em today. Free to play at NBA.com/pick'em. Pick, watch, win.
This is Roundup for Lawns. This stuff works. This stuff kills weeds down to the root without killing your lawn. This stuff works on dandelions, crabgrass, clover. This stuff works for up to 3 months. This stuff works guaranteed or your money back. This is Roundup for Lawns. This stuff works.
When you're smiling. iHoppy Hour, starting at $6 at 3 p.m. Only from iHop. Download the app and join the rewards program today.
Al Horford has gone at Giannis Antetokounmpo in one of the toughest matchups ever, and at 35 years old, a career high, and 15 points in this quarter alone. This guy is getting it done, and he's leading the Celtics to a double-digit lead.
Key possession for Milwaukee. Grayson Allen for 3. That's a big hit.
That's Grayson Allen's first 3 of the night. It's almost like we forgot he was on the floor.
And now Ime Udoka wants to talk it over. Timeout Boston. 106-99. 3:05 left in regulation here in a thrilling Game 4.
Big game today. Everybody ready? Alexa, ask Buick to start my Enclave.
Starting your Buick Enclave.
I just love our new Alexa.
Dad, it's a Buick.
I love that new Alexa smell.
It's a Buick.
We need snacks for the team.
Alexa, take us to the nearest grocery store.
Getting directions.
Alexa will get us there in no time.
It's a Buick. Let's be real.
Don't make me turn this Alexa around.
Oh, my.
It's painful.
The Buick Enclave with available Alexa built-in. Ask Alexa, tell me more about Buick SUVs.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Yo, you know we're not shooting threes, right?
Definitely not shooting threes.
Introducing Gatorlight.
Stick and move.
Rapid rehydration.
do this, Ryan.
Plus a specialized blend of 5 electrolytes.
You learn quick. Watch out. You rehydrate well, too.
Gatorlyte, rapid rehydration, all G.
Take a look at our NBA game break presented by Coinbase. Jordan Poole, the Milwaukee native, getting ready for the Golden State Warriors. Warriors up 2-1 in that series. And Golden State on their home floor tonight. Second of our doubleheader. 3:05 left in regulation here. It is Boston ball. 106-99. Celtics lead it. Al Horford had that and one that dunked on Giannis. Boston then went on a 14-2 run. Grayson Allen just hit a big three, though, for the Bucks. Boston's lead is 7. Tatum, he's been great. Had a huge second half. Oh, Tatum! Wow, somehow able to score it. Antetokounmpo kicks it. Matthews let a man fly by. Matthews hits a three.
Boston has got to get back and establish their defense earlier. What you don't want right now is quick buckets like that, particularly threes.
Smart looking for Tatum, sitting on 30. Tatum working on Hill. Tatum no, short. Holiday the rebound. Bucks trail by 6, approaching the 2-minute mark. Holiday hit the game winner in game 3. Gets inside, left hand, no. Grayson Allen, three-pointer, no. And last touched by a buck and Hill. That'll be Boston ball.
Boston catching a break. They're not doing a good job blocking out. Too many opportunities here. Tatum falling down, but able to get that ball up on the glass and get it to go in.
Coach Horford has 30. Tatum's got 30. They have combined for 28 in the quarter. Horford 16 of those fourth quarter points. Two-man game of Smart and Horford. Smart, Holiday's on him. Man, what a matchup there. And Smart pulls his way in and scores inside. Oh. Matthews on the drive. Horford greets him. Matthews, no, and White with the rebound.
Well, we've had 2 possessions in a row. Giannis has not touched the ball.
And a foul. Says, get your hands off me. 110-102. Free throws coming for Jaylen Brown. He's been playing with 5 fouls here, Jaylen Brown. That big overturn call. Get your hands off me. Giannis picks up his 5th foul.
Well, right now, for the Celtics defensively, nothing quick, no fouls, and no threes.
Brown missed a dunk, a foul by Giannis. Let them hear about it. Don't touch me. Look at this.
There wasn't a whole lot there. Don't really know why Jaylen Brown was upset as he was, but at this point in the series, everybody's upset at everybody because of the way these guys have been battling through 4 games.
Bucks got it to 6. Boston has pushed it back to a double-digit lead. 1:27 left in regulation. Back after this.
I don't think I can do this. You said you wanted to feel the power of cricket 5G. I thought you meant like live streaming. Oh, well, live streaming, all right. Let's roll. Smile, you're on cricket.
The BK $5 Your Way meal is here to make your choice easy and so tasty. Go straight to the Double Whopper Junior with piping hot small fries, 4-piece crispy nuggets, and a refreshing small drink. Can you believe you get all this for only $5? The $5 Your Way meal, only at Burger King.
A couple of free throws, 112-102. It is Boston by 10, trying to even this series at 2 games apiece. And it'll be Milwaukee ball here, minute 27 left.
You don't want to give up anything quick here. You want to make Milwaukee work a little bit. They're trying to free Drew Holiday. Great job switching right back to Giannis.
Giannis going to work, nothing there. Holiday And Smart and Lopez hammers it down. Smart play by Drew Holiday. And it is an 8-point game now with 1:17 left.
Still a lot of time here.
Lopez has 10 in the quarter, by the way.
You don't want to wait too long here if you're Boston. You want to get a good shot. You run down that clock, you're not going to leave yourself with much time.
Smart keeps his dribble, spins, working on Allen. Another one inside. Huge baskets in the paint by Marcus Smart. Under a minute to go. Desperation time for Milwaukee. Boston will gladly exchange 2-point baskets.
Absolutely. You don't want to double on Giannis at this point and let him kick it out for threes.
And the foul. Had to take it. None to give here. Both teams in the penalty. And an exhausted Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a flurry by the Celtics in the fourth quarter. Huge fourth quarter production from Horford and Tatum. Marcus Smart with 9 in the quarter and 18 for the game.
Well, I think Marcus Smart discovered something here, and so did the Celtics, that he can bully ball himself down in there. You know, when Brad Stevens was coaching them, they used to get Marcus Smart in there on after timeout plays a couple of times a game. He's a big, strong guy. Took advantage here tonight. But this is 2 games in a row that on Milwaukee's home floor, Boston has dominated the fourth quarter.
Timeout. Boston leads it by 10. 43 and change remaining in Game 4 in Milwaukee.
The NBA playoffs are here, and the best way to get a piece of all the action is with the same game parlay on FanDuel Sportsbook. Just build a bet with a bit of this, a little of that, and a splash of that's what I'm talking about, for a chance at one big payday. Make every playoff moment more with FanDuel Sportsbook. All customers get a no-sweat same-game parlay each week of the NBA playoffs. Download FanDuel today.
75 years of NBA playoffs. There's nothing like it in this world. You never know who's going to step up, what they're going to do, or when they're going to do it. Only thing you do know is that you'll never forget. Grizzlies Warriors next on TNT.
Jason Tatum, 12 points in the quarter, 30 for the game, and being as forceful as we have seen at any time in this series. 2 strong drives, and then rises up over the smaller hill and knocks down a 3. Boston, 48 points in the paint tonight. Their previous high was 32 in the first 2 games of this series. Brian, they only had 44 points in the paint total.
Mike Budenholzer raising the flag here. Now the subs on the floor. Javon Carter at the point. Thanasis Antetokounmpo. Vildoza's out there as well with Nora and Tucker. And it is Tucker with Brown on him. And he'll score it inside with 19 seconds left. So let me ask you this, Stan, as we get to the finish line here. Fourth quarter, we saw Grant Williams sit. And Ime Udoka stuck with Derek White in the fourth quarter. That was a huge move.
It really was, and he elected that ball handling on the floor. But look, the job of Al Horford, we talked about his 30 points, but he guarded Giannis Antetokounmpo all night tonight.
The Celtics win Game 4. Al Horford with a career high. Giannis 34 points and 18 rebounds, but in a losing effort. Horford 16 in the quarter. Tatum at 12 in the quarter. Smart with 9. And Boston outscores the Bucks in the fourth quarter 43-28. So these 2 teams go back and forth, and now we go back to Boston with a series all tied at 2 apiece. We send it over to Stephanie Reddy.
That's right. Thanks, BA. Series now tied at 2 apiece. Thanks to you, Al, with the career high in the playoffs. Tell us what happened in the third to spark this.